Hey playa, do you feel like your shyness is the reason why you just can't approach your crush? Well, you're not alone. Snakecum14 asked me, how do you rise above shyness and talk to a girl in your classes that you don't interact with much? Don't worry, Snakecum. I'm going to answer that question because I get it a lot. Shyness and nervousness hold a lot of people back, but after this video, it won't hold you back anymore.
This is the Josh Beef. You're watching the Josh Beef.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. Now, shyness is something that gets the best of us, but there is a way to overcome it, and I do think it starts with taking small steps. You might hear a lot of people on YouTube say things like, just go for it, just do it, there's nothing to be scared of, start a conversation with them. But I think for a lot of people, that strategy doesn't always work. So I think there are three key things you really need to focus on first. The first thing you should work on is maintaining eye contact with your crush. So many times people see their crush off in a distance and they'll just kind of look away anytime your crush looks in your direction. Well, that's all going to change. What I want you to really focus on is holding eye contact when you see them. I know it might be scary, I know it might make you feel nervous, but doing that really requires the least amount of effort from you. All you have to do is continue looking at them. I made a video in the past really breaking down how to maintain solid eye contact with someone, which you can check out here. But I think for this purposes, the idea is to help you break out of that shell of never directly looking at your crush and getting them to acknowledge you. Simply holding that eye contact is a courageous move. You're acknowledging your crush and you want them to acknowledge you. But that leads into the second thing, because if you're just blankly staring at them, it can be kind of creepy. Eye contact should always be met with a smile. Which face seems a little bit more inviting to you? This one or this one? I get it. It might feel a little bit cheesy and weird, but trust me, smiling at someone is an inviting thing to do. It shows your crush that you're not afraid to acknowledge them, like I said before. A smile is always far more welcoming than a blank stare, but don't get too cocky now if you see that your crush is smiling back at you. Sometimes people interpret that as a direct sign of interest, but it might just be them being friendly. Some of you out there might not be too proud of your smile, maybe you don't like your teeth or you show too much gums or anything like that, but trust me, a simple smile goes a long way in inviting someone into your world. You're showing them that, hey, I acknowledge you, I'm being friendly, I'm being present in this moment. Now, you can't just do those two things alone. If you're gonna look at them and smile, it can come off kind of weird unless you do the third thing, which is say hi. Hold on a second, I'm too shy to talk to my crush. Why are you asking me to say hi? Look, it's all part of the plan. If I were to ask you right off the bat, which one of these seems a little bit more inviting? This or this? Hey. I would definitely say the second one because it's showing some semblance of confidence to your crush. You're letting them know that you're willing to engage with them in some kind of way. Eye contact, smiling, and saying hello are the three foundational blocks to first engaging with your crush and overcoming that shyness. If you can master those steps, every single time you see your crush, you do that. You engage with them in that way, eventually they're going to start to recognize who you are, and it'll be way easier to start a conversation with them when you're comfortable. Now, there are also other factors that weigh into the equation of you feeling shy. Maybe you're afraid of getting rejected, maybe you're afraid of what other people will think of you, maybe you're afraid of running out of things to talk about in the conversation. I address all these key issues in the playlist I put together, so definitely check that out there. Well, the key is to put those foundational principles into play whenever you can with your crush. Now, I think another step to it is to do those things and practice that with other people that you maybe aren't as intimidated by. For example, if there are other girls that you only see as friends or want to be better friends with, practice those three key steps with them. The more you do this and the more people you do it with, the easier it'll be to recognize that, hey, it's not so difficult to talk to someone new because I've been practicing it day in and day out. If you, for example, did those three steps with one new person every single day, I can guarantee after probably 2 weeks, you'd have no problem doing it with your crush because you'll have received so many different reactions from people that your crushes will be just another one on that line. Trust me on this, guys. Shyness is not a solid block that you can't chip away at. If you work on these techniques, if you work on interacting with new people day in and day out, it'll be way, way easier. But now I want to know, what do you think? Are you too shy to talk to your crush? What's the specific thing that's holding you back from doing it? Leave your comments down below and we'll talk about it. If you found those tips helpful, hit the thumbs up button. And if you have a question you want to ask me in private, you can always shoot me a DM over on Snapchat or Instagram. I do my best to answer as many messages as I can. Remember guys, the learning doesn't stop here. Definitely check out the videos I have over there on the side. I've talked about these topics before, so I go way more in depth in the playlist and the videos I have linked over there. Check them out. Keep on learning. I'll see you guys next time. As always, love and peace.